In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the best workshop map for every rank in Rocket League. Every map shown in this video is going to be useful for every rank, so make sure you watch until the very end so that you don't miss any of these maps. All links to these maps will be down below in the description. If you find this video helpful, then please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into the first map. To start off with, we have Bronze. If you're Bronze, then you're probably extremely new to the game. I would say you suck, but this map should help change that. This is aim training by Coco, and it's in my opinion the best way to learn how to hit the ball, and that's all you really need to do to get out of Bronze. As you're still new to the game, you don't need to mess around with any of the settings to make this map harder. Just simply get good at hitting the ball into the big green square. This map isn't just for Bronzes, however, as shooting practice is important for all ranks, so even if you think you can hit the ball well, get into this workshop map and practice your aim. Moving into Silver now, I think the most important thing to develop is a solid ground game, as building strong fundamental mechanics is going to help you zoom through the lower ranks. For this, I would recommend the Noob Dribble map by DMC. The name is kind of toxic, but it's not my fault. For this map, all you have to do is simply dribble the ball across the platform into the flag. The reason why I like this map for low ranks is because you don't need to worry about the ball falling off the top of your car, unlike other dribble maps where you can't let the ball touch the ground. Dribbling the ball on the floor allows you to practice more realistic dribbling scenarios, such as making sharp cuts and turns. The levels are all quite easy, but if you can't do some of the later ones, then the first few levels will still be a great start to developing a solid ground game. Now we're moving into Gold and we're ready to learn aerial car control. Chances are you'll probably already put a lot of time into learning how to aerial by now. We just need to improve your car control. For this, I recommend Speed Jump Rings 2 by DMC. This is a fairly easy rings map and it's a great way to improve your movement through the air. Rings maps are especially good for learning how to air roll effectively, so they're useful for almost any rank. This map in particular is one of the easiest rings map that I played, so it's definitely better for lower ranks. And I also really like the background and setting, which makes it even more enjoyable. Next up is Plat, and for this we have another one of my favourite maps for improving. If you're Platinum, you most likely have a pretty good understanding of how your car works and how to control it, but you'll still need a lot of improvement for every aspect of the game. For this, I would recommend Eversax Olympics. This is probably the best map available for overall improvement, as it covers a wide range of skills. There's a section for improving flicks, another section for improving cooksear pinches, there's a mini dribble challenge, there's a shooting aim trainer, there's a section for parkour, you can practice your air dribbles, you can practice defense and goal line saves, and there's also the cube, which is helpful for improving your movement as you need to avoid the barriers. So yeah, this is a very big map with a lot of different tools. The dribble challenge and parkour course might be slightly difficult for low ranks, but the rest of the gamers will be a great tool for any player looking to improve their overall gameplay. For Diamond, we have another rings map. This one is Speed Jump Rings 3 by DMC, and it's very similar to the one we just looked at. In my opinion, it's slightly harder and also has these platforms to land on between the rings, which is great for practicing recoveries, so I think it's a good map for players looking to improve their aerial control even further. I really like the different platforms you can land on this map, as it makes it feel more like an obstacle course, and it definitely makes it a lot more fun than just flying through rings. Diamonds would especially benefit from this map, as I feel like at this rank players should be starting to master air roll, and as I said before, rings maps are the best place to learn this. For champ players, I would recommend some more advanced dribbling maps to solidify your ground game even further. There are two harder dribbling maps I'd recommend. Firstly is the original dribble challenge. This map starts off pretty easy and would be suitable for low ranks, but as you progress through, the levels become much harder, and I think they would be a good challenge for a champ player. The focus for this first map is mostly grounded, but this second map has more air dribbles and different jumps you need to do. This is Eversax's dribble challenge. It's a bit more difficult from the start with more obstacles to jump over and dribble past, and it serves a much harder challenge if the first dribbling map was too easy for you. Next up is Grand Champ. For GCs, there shouldn't be much more improvement that you can gain from playing workshop maps, but I do have one map that will hopefully help you finally hit Supersonic Legend. This is Air Dribble Hoops, and in my opinion this is a much better way to improve your ground to air ball control. The goal for this map is to carry the ball from your platform into the hoop, mostly with a ground to air dribble. Sometimes though it will give you a bounce to start an air dribble with. Especially nowadays with air dribble bumps being so overpowered and a key part of the meta, learning ground to air dribbles is a key skill that high level players will need to master to compete at the highest level, and this map is the perfect way to practice that. And finally, SSL. Most SSLs probably think that they're pretty much perfect at every aspect of the game, and workshop maps are not going to help them improve. Whilst I agree that workshop maps aren't going to be super helpful for SSL players, there is this one map in particular that I believe will help any player, including SSLs. And funnily enough, it's one we've already looked at. The exact same map that I think bronze players should be playing. Aim training. Obviously, SSLs are going to be a lot better than bronzes, so to make it a bit harder, you can turn on random target sizes, random wall distances, and random ball drops. maps. It's crazy how bad SSL players are at simple shooting, and I think every player at this rank should be working on this very simple mechanic. Like I said earlier, learning to shoot is probably one of the most ignored aspects of the game, as people think that hitting the ball hard is enough to know how to shoot. But learning how to accurately place a shot is an entirely different skill to just hitting the ball hard at the goal. Like I said at the start, all the links for these maps will be down below in the description. If this video was helpful, then please remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and comment down below which map is your favourite.